Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate. At first I wasn't feeling it. At the last minute it caught me. I'm like, all right, sing the jingle. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now, man, want to encourage everybody, especially this message is to everybody, but for sure to all the star seeds, indigo, rainbow, you know, all those good little names that they call us, which I try to stay away from labels of all sorts, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to the vibrational beings that, really feel, that mission for us that came here with that mission and we kind of feel it within our DNA and know we got like a little purpose other than just, enjoying the physical reality and being creators. Other than that, we got a little more purpose than the next person in some essence. You know what I'm saying? But basically, it's about moving into being your true authentic self and not being scared of it. I can't you know I don't use the word can't, but this couldn't be said enough. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got a few little sayings, that resonated with me, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, dealing with, going forward, like, like don't worry, don't have no regrets, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world, you know what I'm saying? Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. In other words, like instead of being the being that, that you came to be, that unique being, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we're all one, but we all have unique vibrational signatures, you know what I'm saying? But you're not down here to just be accepted by, matter of fact, you definitely don't want to be accepted in the insane society, one, you know what I'm saying? But definitely in general, you didn't come down to be a yes man, to be accepted, to make so and so over here feel right and so over here feel good. Like I gotta make sure they feeling right before I could do that. No, you didn't come here to just be accepted. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, and like it says, being accepted will make you invisible. Because if you just, oh, let me just make sure I'm accepted and slide into this line with the rest of the sheep. You know what I'm saying? Not, just terminology. Don't nobody bigger or better. You know, but sliding in. You know what I'm saying? You become invisible. Think about all the people who resonate with you, who stars and on TV or artists. You know what I'm saying? Do it seem like they're trying to be accepted by everybody, or does it seem like they're living their life and just saying, "Hey, you could accept me, or or you don't." It really don't stop nothing. That's the people that's really, the fact that you admire and you see living their lives how they want and not complying to, what society may think is cool or what what information that society feel is the norm to be announced, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different things. It's not about being accepted, 'cause matter of fact, the moment you feel like, all right, I gotta be accepted, is the moment that you can't make a YouTube channel with so much individuality into it, not in the ego way, but your vibrational signature. You won't be able to do that if you're just trying to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to be, you know, the best at what you want to be because you're trying to be accepted. And say, for instance, being accepted would mean a lot of people don't like others to be better than them. So that means hold down your spiritual gifts so we could accept you. You know what I'm saying? That's another part of acceptance is like, kill your soul, kill your spirit so we could accept you. And it's like, nah, you don't want to fall into that because, like I said, you become invisible, you know what I'm saying? And then you also don't fulfill, that destiny, that purpose that, that's instilled in your soul, because you just being accepted, just going with the flow. And like, I'ma just, even though I just channeled this great idea to invent this, or even though I got channeled this great information that I should share with this person on side of me, I'm gonna hold it in because it's not acceptable. I mean, it's not the norm, and I want to be accepted. So I'm gonna just, go with the flow, you know. But don't be scared to be different. A lot of reasons, why. Matter of fact, like our parents in some cases, why they may be, in the reality of the situation, stubborn or mad or got some type of guilt is because they didn't, pursue their dreams in the manner that they really want to. You know what I'm saying? They just approach life as trying to be accepted, you know what I'm saying? And and matter of fact, and you start to see how much of like just taking that role is like you're gonna regret it in the long run, you know. You're gonna be sitting back like, bro, oh yeah, I could have been a motivational speaker. I could have been, you know, well, yeah, I'm a indigo child that came down, but I decided to kind of like back up, like, like no, you know what I'm saying? We're not coming to be accepted. Like that's why even with the way I run my business, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not. Of course, you want to make things. Put it like this: you have things in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to get to the point where you just, oh, let me make sure I'm accepted. Let me make sure I'm accepted. Let me do these videos in a way. Because matter of fact, even with people suggesting like I should talk a certain way, it's like I feel you, but you know, to a certain extent, I'ma still kind of talk the way I talk. Because I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm being myself. You could either accept me or you cannot accept me. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna jump through no hoops for the next person, in the essence of that situation. As a matter of fact, in another brethren I heard had a good quote where it said, "Live full and die empty. Live full and die empty." Matter of fact, that could have used one of them slow motions from Infinite. Just to keep it real, that could have been but live full and die empty, and that just mean come here and live, live to the fullest and die without no regrets. Die with that. Matter of fact, that could also tie into the, leaving without a heavy heart. Let that heart be light because you're not, and it's light because you didn't feel like oh man, I should have done this, or man, I didn't apologize to so and so. I didn't. Nah, you live full and you died empty. You put everything out there, and that's what the experience is about. It's not about taking none of this, this bullcorn and all this humanity with us. And the next day you can't even do that. Is it not impossible? That's where the aspect of, you know, heaven and hell and your sins being weighed out. It's not necessarily sins and things of that nature. It's just whether you holding on to this world or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether you know what you are and you know that you're a vibrational being and not holding on to stuff, or are you holding on to stuff because you're so tied to your humanity? And that's how you can start to see the humanity as the devil, you know what I'm saying? Because now you holding yourself into the lowest part of your existence, all because you think that's the true reality, of your experience. So you come back to which this physical experience is for the most part is what you make it, but it's not the best of what we really are and can be. You know what I'm saying? Like you know not all the business. This ain't the best part of our experience, but great all nonetheless great lesson learning situation. But again, you want to live full and die empty. Put it all out there, man. Live with, to where you could look and be no regrets, you know what I'm saying? Because even being an entrepreneur with business, all that, is about, you make a mistake, you just keep it moving. You don't want to dwell on it, you just, you know, all right, on to the next, but you want to live full, not empty. You know? I mean, live full and die empty, I'm sorry. Because matter of fact, another thing too, you didn't come down here to face reality. You came down here to create reality. I repeat, you didn't come down here to say, All right, when like all right now, let me do everything my mama say. Let me do everything the government say. Let me do everything my teachers say. Let me do everything. No, you didn't come here for that. Think about how bland. Think about that. Like if everybody came and did what their parents did, said and did, the world would never change. The world would never grow. How could something grow if everybody just come out listening to what their parents said and listen to it, and then we just all just listening, not creating, listening, not creating? Then you know what I'm saying? Then it gets to a stagnant part where you're not growing. Almost to the situation of what, the lower vibrations created on Earth, where they almost made it so stagnant where they made it hard for us to grow. But it was an inevitable situation and an inevitable raising of vibration that was coming through, prophetically, you know what I'm saying? But still, they were creating that stagnant energy of just keeping the same old way, same old slaves, just no more whips, we using money now, same old situation, same old, just to keep you in that reality, to make you face reality, you know what I'm saying? And we're not here to do that. We're not here to face reality. We came here to create reality. As a matter of fact, facing reality denies the manifestation of your dreams. Facing reality denies the evolution of this planet, of this existence. You know what I'm saying? If you, uh, if you facing reality, then you denying that spiritual growth. And that's not what we're here. You're here to create. There's a reason why you don't like the rapper that sounded like the other rapper who sounded like the other rapper. There's a reason why you don't like that movie that looked like the other movie. There's a reason why that fresh new rapper or that fresh boy, they tight. Oh man, the new stuff resonate with us, boy, cause I ain't never heard nobody like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Is because that person, place, or thing, whatever the case that it's because they creating, or they created something new, or it created something new and it's something different. You know what I'm saying? It's evolving. Instead of something being the same and being stagnant. It is something different. Something that's not facing reality, but creating a reality. You know what I'm saying? Where all these people come down. And we like, oh man, they crazy, they out of there with it, and it's like, nah, man, they just creating a reality. You think they crazy, but they just changing things up. Like, and that's all that is. But for sure, leave with the quotes of, but for sure, that you didn't come down here to face reality, but you came down here to create reality, and also live full and die empty. You know what I'm saying? Live to the fullest. Don't try to bring nothing to the astral plane. 'Cause the astral plane is not trying to have none of that humanity, lower vibrational, earthly crap. I was gonna say shit. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's not meant so, live full and die empty. And also, your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. Just remember to you know don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to, what I'm saying, to be your authentic self. You know what I'm saying? You'll become invisible and not really, fulfill your life purpose if you're coming around just to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, that being scared to be different too is also dealing with the ego, trying to keep you trapped. The ego scared of change, and being different will bring change into your life also. So that's another reason why to come off is like, where you may be a little spooked by, because your ego trying to hold your ego, trying to stop you from knowing your vibrational being before you die. In essence, that's one of its main jobs. Other than just living through the lower nature of the five senses and driving off of that and off of the reptilian brain of just like just now physical. But that's the ego scared of change, you know what I'm saying? So that's what, reason why you see people in those stagnant situations where they know they want to do more, want to do, but they just like, oh, I'm gonna just keep my job, and as that, ego, to each his own. We all grow when we're ready to grow, and we all grow if we're even meant to grow. In some cases, some of us not meant to grow. You know what I'm saying? I let everybody do their own little thing. Live and let live. Just be the change you want to see, and you know, Then get your YouTube channel, stay on your soapbox, and say what you gotta say. But you know, that's basically it, though. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be scared to be different. Be your authentic self, man. Don't don't become invisible because you're just trying to be accepted. You know. Do I want to be accepted by the Roman Catholic Church, or or people with that mind frame? Do I want to be accepted by some insane society? I was about to start naming religions and I stopped because I didn't want to slang no mud. But we all know the foolishness of some people's religion. It is what it is. But they still have, that's their little thing. So we're not going, because we gonna be good regardless. You know what I'm saying? As long as we focus on what we focus on, our little world gonna grow. And the vibrations getting higher. So lower vibrations and people who spewing stuff that don't make sense, that's gonna get taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, only matter of fact at this point, focus from an indigo child or somebody with a lot of energy is the only thing that could save it. And I'm not trying to save it, so I'm not gonna talk about it. I'll give it that attention. Peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrative courses out here in the dark. Mountains are turning to a shadow on me. But happy now. Peace again. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Now's the vibrate.